Hey everybody, welcome back to Barber Dave's Barbershop at Home. 777SR.r2, day 3. Say hello to Jasper the Bad Toaster and we'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back to day 3. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I'm not going to be going over the stuff that I used today because it's in a picture on the front end of the video. Plus, as I had mentioned, I'm going to be using the same stuff for all 7 of these. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Hope Santa brought you everything you wanted. We had a nice, quiet Christmas, kind of an Arizona-style Christmas. We grilled T-bone steaks on the grill, which was nice. We're actually supposed to even be warmer today. We're supposed to be like 73, 74. So I'm going to give everybody that wants to get into the contest a freebie. As of right now, that doesn't necessarily mean that that'll change, but as of right now, the Clear Scissored La Legende is number 7. It was an okay shave, but what I noticed today is it wasn't quite as close as I thought it was, because the stubble for today is quite extensive. So we will give you that freebie. I can't guarantee that it's going to end up as number 7, but as of right now, not looking good for the TI. Okay, today's razor, my Grail razor, so I've got high hopes for that, is a DORKO 1151. Now, the 1151 came in 2 sizes. It came in a 6/8 and a 7/8, and this is the 6/8 version. I guess they're relatively easy to find now, or relatively easy. When I was looking, they were hard to be found, so I got a good deal on this one. And it's a wonderful, wonderful shaving razor. Much smoother than yesterday. And while you're at it, don't forget to come on over to the Shaving Cadre, www.shavingcadre.com. And I'd certainly appreciate it if you'd click on the barber pole with the cowboy hat. That is the subscribe button. And then down here somewhere, ring the bell to be notified. And then check out all the folks and channels in the description of the shave. I think you'll enjoy most of their channels. Yeah, this is much, much smoother. And as with all the razors for this challenge, I'm going to be running them across linen for 10, leather for 10, and then across the CBN Balsa Super Curve or Convex Strop for 30. It's a pretty good first pass. there was a discussion on the shaving forum, and it comes up, you know, it's funny. It's funny how shaving related discussions seem to have a life cycle. Things will come up, they'll fade away, and then all of a sudden they'll come up again. And probably one of the biggest topics that comes up, because I think what happens is you have new shavers that are coming and everything else, and coming and going and everything else, but is the subject of Mitchell's wool fat. And aside from the lanolin, aside from the lanolin and sensitivity that somebody has, the biggest argument against the use of Mitchell's wool fat is the performance in the lathering stage. And I've never had a problem with it. And, you know, you've heard people say, oh, it's the water because I've got hard water. Well, I live in the desert. We have some of the hardest water on the planet. And I've never had a problem, but nor have I had a problem with any specific brush. Now, as far as digging into the lather to load it, a boar brush seems to work the best. However, a synthetic or a badger works just fine. But I think there's some key factors to Mitchell's wool fat. And I've posted over in the Mitchell wool fat thread a lathering tutorial that I did for both face lathering and bowl lathering back in 2020. I think you can search through here and you might be able to find the video. I think it was September of 2020. And I used a boar in that one, but like I said, I can do it with all. But I think the key factors to getting good performance from Mitchell's wool fat are threefold. One, soak the puck. Well, first, grate the soap. The minute you get it, grate it and repackage it. I think the grating adds a little bit of air into it, and then when you repack it, there's probably some tiny micro pockets of air in there, and plus it allows the water to soak in. So as I said, finally grate the puck. Repackage it or press it in whatever vessel you're using. Then before you shave, float a teaspoon to a tablespoon of water. I use a teaspoon. And soak your brush, whichever brush, or if it's a synthetic, just wait. When you get back to the soap, pour that water out or use it on your face, but do not leave it on the puck, because you're going to be loading it via somewhat of a dry method. And then whatever brush you're using, wring it out as much as possible. So you've got a fairly dry puck, a fairly dry brush, and then start loading it. And load it like you're going to steal it. I mean, load it. I think you can get a really good load in about 45 seconds or longer. Some people go a minute and a half, but load more than you think you did as far as the proto ladder is concerned. And then take it to the face of the bowl immediately. Don't add any water yet. Work that up, do some plunger strokes, and then add water little by little, whether that be by dipping just the tips of your brush or by adding water with your hand, and just keep working it. And I think you'll be rewarded. So check out that video, either here or at the TSC. I think you'll find that the reason a lot of people have trouble with Mitchell's wool fat, but it's if you take the time to learn the soap, and I know that sounds weird, but take the time to learn the soap, it's one of the best soaps ever. So try it. Where are we at here? Okay. This is a very, 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 very good shave. However, as of right now, I still think the Stark has got the edge. Not by a lot. And maybe in the final evaluation that'll change, but the Stark was just such a beautifully smooth shave. And for those of you keeping count, I think this is 4,002 or 4,003 as far as how many straight shaves I have done. As far as looking at which razor is going to advance, I mentioned I'm looking at overall performance, but one big factor, and here's another hint for those of you guys that are playing the contest, the alum is a big thing for me. How, how much feedback am I getting? So again, razor number 3, the DORKO 1151. Like the Stark, virtually zero alum bite. So again, that's another factor that I use in the contest. And so far, this combination of everything I'm using is working real well. Plus, as I said, it gives the consistency of being the razor is the only other variable that is not, the razor is the only thing that's changing. And again, we'll be using, throughout this whole week, we'll be using English Fern talc. So again, I hope you and your families had a wonderful Christmas. Hopefully Santa brought you everything you wanted and you had a nice time with family. And I gotta give a shout out to Mark B over on the Shaving Cadre. He's been going through some stuff with his family, which we won't go into detail, but the power of prayer works. I really do believe that. Okay, that's it, folks. 777SR.r2, round 2, day number 3 is in the books. Once again, the third razor is the DORKO 1151. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day, and we'll see you again tomorrow for day 4 of the 777SR. Take care.